Hey, welcome back to the channel, and I'd just like to wish my fellow Marines happy birthday. Semper Fi. That's why we get the little Marine Corps theme going on here today. November 10th, 1775, the Marine Corps was born, and every year we celebrate it. Thank you so much for your service. Godspeed to all you Marines out there across the world, hazarding your life for the sake of our society. Thanks again. And today we're going to be looking at this really nice, very attractive looking Schrade Walden knife, produced between 1947 and 1953. If you'd like to hear more about this, go ahead and check out the video. Welcome back to the Fortified Castle. Hi to all my viewers. Happy birthday, Marines. And Guten Tag, Hola, Ciao, Privet, Bonjour, and Konnichiwa to my foreign friends. You can see we got a few knives here. I'm going to show you some other knives. They're kind of equivalent to this knife. It is a 3 1/8 inch Wharncliffe design 2-bladed penknife. Not really sure what this material is. It could be celluloid, but it has grain in it, so I think it's wood, but I'm not really sure. And that's a testament to how well it's made, actually. Really nice transitions. Very attractive gentleman's knife. You have brass pins, brass liners, nickel silver bolsters, and no shield. And I like that because that is just very gentlemanly looking without the shield. I think it's pretty cool. Let's open it up. And right there you see Schrade Walden, New York. So the USA has not been added to this. So this is a tank stamp that runs between 1947 and 1953. Right around 53 is when they added the USA to this. Have a nice clip point on here. So I called this a Wharncliffe pattern, not a Wharncliffe knife. So that is a Wharncliffe pattern, but without the Wharncliffe blade, it's not really a Wharncliffe knife. And so it's just a Wharncliffe pattern, very sleek. Let's look at that blade. Get a swedge on there. See if it's on the other side. No. And there's the pattern number 766. Nice. Check out the other blade. Got a little pen blade there, no markings. Nice little swedge, runs the length of it. A little bit on the other side. A lot of wear on this knife. I don't know whether we can get down in here or not. Yeah, you can see it. Really nicely cleaned up. It's mirror polished in there. See that? Nice job. That's what's so nice about these early Schrades. Perfectly smooth transitions. Check the other side. Look at that. Just as flat as could be. And close her up. Look at the rounds real quick. Look at that. Perfect. Just what my cat says, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful knife. All right. So if you hold a knife like that, which is what we would normally do with the main blade on the tail end of the knife, you have this big old bolster here. This is a peanut by Case, and it's a vintage peanut too, by the way. So that's the difference. On a peanut, you have a narrow tail end and a wider head on the knife, and so it kind of looks like a dog leg. And when they're smaller, we call them peanuts. And where the Wharncliffe pattern, it's a lot like a Wharncliffe pattern. So if you flip it over, the Wharncliffe dips in on the back where the peanut does not. But that's the difference. And you can see how it's all just about switching the knife over, basically. But even if you switch this knife over, you'll notice that the tails here are much smaller. You see that? So the Wharncliffe has really tiny head to it, rather. And even with little tiny peanut knives, it's still bigger than a Wharncliffe. This is a Wharncliffe, and this is a New York knife company. New York Knife Company. And you can see kind of in comparison. And even the New York Knife Company is even smaller on the head end of the knife. And then I'll show you one more. This is a peanut from Frost. And once again, you can see the small end is up at the tail of the knife, and the wide end is at the bottom on a peanut. And that's the difference between a Wharncliffe pattern and a peanut. It just kind of reversed a little. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it informative. This is an awesome, beautiful knife here. Well made. Thanks again for watching the video.